I will have to read this one to you. It's a little long, I do apologize, but I did it a long time ago. A lot of things happen around the fraternity that no one knows really who done them. A lot of the time I get credit because I organized it, but it's really not me who did it. I want to take this time and talk about a gentleman who isn't a Phi Tau, but has contributed a lot to the fraternity so we can continue to function as a chapter. I met Frank Alva Pierson Sr. spring of 2001 when his son joined our fraternity. His first words to me were, "Who's in charge of this place?" Sorry, Frank. At the time, I was chapter president, and I was. He goes, "Well, then I want to make sure that Junior here makes it to his 8 a.m. class." Did not have the heart to tell him that my first class was 10. Frank's concern was his son's well-being and that we were just a club that Junior wanted to attend while in school. As time went on, Frank started to be aware that the fraternity was more than just a club. He started to come to check on Junior. He attended some of our fraternity functions. It was our fall homecoming, I believe. He began to get more involved with the fraternity, helping out. He even offered his property to our chapter to do our weekend retreats. It's a nice camping location on top of a hill. For all those who got to participate, it was nice. He even grilled out for us. Played maybe foosball, I believe. He extended his hospitality several times, even after Junior graduated. During one of our crises, we had a legal issue with our house contract.
You're still loud enough.
Speak up!
I got another mic.
Run the batteries out there.
I know, I ran the batteries out. This one's a little louder. So we had a legal issue with our housing contract. Frank, being a rental property owner, he looked at our housing contracts, redid them for us, and his personal time was at no charge. Years later, I found myself at another crossroads in which I needed to call Frank. Frank owns a successful commercial heating and cooling business. With our house being close to 100 years old, it was becoming very costly to heat. The gas prices were rocketing, and we were spending several $100s just to keep it at temperature, freezing. I asked Frank for some advice. He sent one of his engineers to take a look at our house. The engineer discovered our ductwork was improperly installed and wasn't efficient. Frank proceeded with his staff, redesigned our ductwork so we could make it more efficient. He offered his discount so we could purchase the hardware to install it. In 2008, our chapter had to make another choice. Do we fight or do we give up? This was the year our house caught fire. John, don't listen. We knew we would lose our house for at least a semester and something that would probably break any other fraternities on campus. The chapter and I could only do so much to correct our situation. We owed nationals for a house loan on the house. Our insurance money only paid the repairs but did not fix the actual root cause. The house had no electric after the fire, and we didn't have any money to pay for the inspections. Do we fight or do we give up? Luckily for us, we had a wizard behind the curtain. Frank was our wizard. He arranged for a new electric panel to be installed. He got inspections taken care of so we could power up our house so the construction could begin. He found us a lawyer to redo the house deed so we could pay off nationals. He helped me write the contracts with the construction company, make sure they did their job. He provided us heating units at company at cost. These are the little P-type units in our room, so now they can be warm. He did all this not for any recognition, but because of his selflessness manner. Frank has never asked anything of the fraternity. He has been grateful that Junior got to enjoy the riches of college. He is always glad to help when he can, has enjoyed many of the friendships that he had occurred with his involvement. Frank is just being Frank. At this time, I'd like Frank to come forward. Senior. Frank. Tonight I want to bestow the highest honor that I can. I would like to extend to you an honorary initiation membership to Epsilon Beta Chapter of Phi Kappa Tau Fraternity. Is it your desire to become a member of this fraternity? This is your membership initiation for today. Here's your official membership card to the fraternity.